Up next is King of Fighters 96.
Oh hey, a King of Fighters game.
Didn't see that
Yay.
coming.
Yep. Now, funny thing about King of Fighters 96, if you reach the final boss, you don't get any further. This King of
Isn't
Fighters
that-
featured basically the absolute asshole boss of King of Fighters history. Period. There are horror stories of people spending like I don't know, like half their salary in quarters on the boss alone, but never getting past him.
Oh boy.
Actually, good. That was a good point. What was the bootleg version of this? It's
It's,
bootleg, obviously.
it's basically an edited Chinese version. There are quite a few of those of the King of Fighters names. Quite a few. Alright, King of Fighters! Woo! Do we really need to learn how to play? I don't think so. Alright, there have been a few changes in the teams. Hayden is gone, replaced by his adopted daughter Leona, and you can now play as a badass team that consists of Geese Howard, Wolfgang Krauser, and Mr. Big. All the three main bosses of the Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury series. Which is completely ridiculous, because each one of these guys individually kicked the ever-living shit out of like dozens of people in their respective games. Kazumi Todo is also here now from Art of Fighting, and you can see her father going absolutely crazy in the background. He, on the other hand, no longer features, because he was replaced. There was a lot of replacing in the 1996 version, basically. Also, that waitress returns from the previous game, apparently. And now that poor Kazumi has been defeated, her father has left the area, because he is sad.
I quite like those little touches.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, not a lot of
sweet
games
armor.
do that. Yeah.
The funny thing about Wolfgang Krause's armor is that in, I believe it's Real Bout 2, if you beat the game as him, he has this thing where he explodes the armor off his body by flexing at the beginning of every fight. And yeah, you know how it is. And in his after once you win the game, you get a bit of a animated sequence to basically poking fun at the character and showing a bit of past story and so on. And in his, you see him blow off his armor, and his butler helps him put it back on after the fight. Then you see him blow it off again, and the butler is putting the armor on again, but this time he's looking a bit pissed off. And then finally Krause blows it up for the third time, and then you see the butler punching him into the sky.
But
So
needs to be secret
apparently,
unlockable.
yeah. So apparently, canonically, Wolfgang Krause's butler is actually a better fighter than he is. At least when he's pissed off. Okay, how the heck did that happen? Somehow I
don't know,
slid.
is it?
Somehow I slid through her and kicked her from behind. Huh. Right.
I've always thought
Alright.
that I'll
New
attain
team here.
world conquest
There's-
by winning a tournament.
Well, you know, that's how it works. Here are 2 new characters as well that turned into regulars. Maturity and Vice. Yeah. For being that size, Krauser has a rather soft voice, doesn't he?
Did you say Blitzball?
Yep.
Yep.
The name of that technique is Blitzball.
Oh my god.
Yep, ship damage straight through.
Damn.
I like that she literally opens the round by just slamming into you with a 5-hit combo.
She doesn't mess around.
And then we have Yuri, who is sort of important in this one. Together with the Kusanagi, the official protagonist, so to speak, of the early King of Fighters games.
I'll admit to being an ignorant peasant in these matters, but why are his legs tied together?
The canonical explanation is that it keeps him from getting too violent.
What?
That sounds like it'd be
Yeah.
useful in a fighting tournament, though.
Well, that's the thing, they don't want him actually killing people. Or something. Seriously, it makes no sense and is never fully explained exactly how it stops him from... Oh, dear lord. He actually did his special attack. I was lucky to jump that. Ooh. That is a horrible fighting stance, lady. Seriously, what are you planning on blocking? Also,
I know,
you are
okay.
not a cat, no
Just-
matter what your furry friends tell you.
Quick, get some milk. The saucepan over to the other side.
Just leave it on the ground, distract it.
That's not even a cat.
Alright, next up, the hero team, so to speak.
I like that technique of his that's just basically him flailing his arms in front of you going, ah!
I've got sticks, please don't come any closer! Ah! Yeah, I sort of feel sorry for Mr. Big, because he only prominently featured in a single game and was then completely forgotten until this one, more or less. I mean, he's not really the most charismatic character. I mean, he's a big black guy with sticks. That's basically his whole thing.
Is it just me, or is one of the characters in the background, but just like you go rah 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 rah?
Yep. Catching flies.
Two big guys. Whoa, ow.
Just loving these background animations. They're so ridiculous.
Yeah, the backgrounds are actually really interesting because there is a lot going on and there are tons of references to various characters in other games. God
I
damn
want
it,
to
Goro.
know what that guy's looking at that's more interesting than these two massive brutes fighting each other.
He's not into big guys.
Oh, one of those times.
He's waiting for Mai and the rest of the girls to arrive.
Well, the school says Japanese kids are bored. Jeez, we walked into another martial arts tournament.
It's always the same. Ship damage, bitch. Deal with it. Keys. Well then. Another match won. Not entirely sure how this is happening, but I'm not complaining.
By playing as the three boss characters?
Well, comparatively speaking, I mean, they are fairly balanced against the rest of the teams. Especially poor Mr. Big isn't really that good at wow. Vulcan Krause just got slapped to the shit by a little girl.
Got told.
Yeah, that is told. I don't care if your nickname is
So
the
he reacts
Emperor
like
of
a girl
Darkness,
for
I'm just
snapping
going to hit you. Oh, she fired first. Not again! Seriously, geese! Bro, tag me out or something! She's kicking my ass!
I like the look of Mr. Big and Geese there just before that. He went to that animation, it's just like looking down on you, thinking, what the hell, dude?
Dude, really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Seriously.
Seriously, the problem is that poor Krause, I mean, he's big on this whole fighter's honor thing, and I mean, being defeated by a 20-year-old girl who uses slaps as an actual attack, I mean, he would probably kill himself, literally. He would just kill himself.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be too happy there. He's just like, how could I have lost? Just slap him Metron.
I also like that this motel has a sign that basically advertises that it offers sin. I like it.
Oh yeah, so it does.
Right, now we just have to beat two of the high tier characters using one. Haha. Right.
Not even at full health.
Oh god. I wonder if it's in this one that Ryu gets that completely ridiculous attack. It's some sort of frame perfect thing that you have to input a certain combination, then while that attack is going you do something else, and if that lands it does like 75% of the health bar. I know that one of the Ikari Warriors techniques, Ikari Warriors has a technique like that too, that is a frame perfect press, but if it lands it's literally an instant kill on anyone. Yeah, sure, let's continue, but can I please switch out my team? Yeah, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, let's play as the reformed Ikari Warriors then. Featuring Leona Hayden, who is Hayden's adopted daughter. And it should be noted for those who haven't realized yet that yes, these guys are the same Ikari Warriors as in the game Ikari Warriors. This is what they did after they shot up all of Vietnam.
They live a life of violence.
And did a lot of wrestling, for some reason.
They cannot have a
Double
life
punch to
without
the
action.
groin!
True way to win.
Oh shit, it's the fighting
What's
demon.
that pose? What is he supposed to be doing with that?
He's looking up at the sky, asking his dead friends in heaven, do you see me now? Beating up little girls. Oh god, she's kicking my ass again. Let's bring
Can't
in
do
Arnold
everybody how to play
Schwarzenegger.
Ikari Warriors. It's
I
just
like
waiting for a
Clark.
fighting game where you play as Abraham Lincoln. That would be awesome.
I think we discussed this earlier. Was it during Art of Fighting 2 or 3 that everyone was talking about how they should totally make a fighting game that basically consisted of nothing but presidents and other important American historical characters. Wow, would you please stop using that technique? I am serious, that is... I hate you. Oh my god! Why? How does it continuously hit as well? Kaku senpu, kaku. Leona, on the other hand, she is a good female character because her entire character is basically, well, she was so incredibly violent that Hayden had to teach her not to kill people by mistake. And she also has grenades hidden in her earrings. That is the only reason she wears earrings.
Why not?
A lot of double hits going on here.
Yeah.
Oh well. I think that we basically seen all the characters now, I think.
Okay.
So to keep the fighting game enthusiasts from going insane, we'll move on. We have plenty of King Fighters games left to go, so...
It never ends. They just keep on coming, man.
Yeah, I mean, why stop? People are still buying them. Oh dear. So, what came after King of Fighters 96?